I'll tell you this, it's nice to know that studios still know how to make an hour and 35-minute movies, man, because for whatever reason, like I've been saying, around this time of year, everybody wants to make 2-hour and 12-minute plus movies, man. Everything don't need to be that long. It is very nice to know that studios still know how to make an hour and 35-minute runtime movies and make them very good. But ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, this is The Inspection. Hey guys, it's your guy in the chair here, and look, this is my review for The Inspection, starring Jeremy Pope, Gabrielle Union, Bokeem Woodbine, Raul Castillo, and was directed by Elegance Bratton, and follows a young man by the name of Ellis French, who's a homeless kid. He's, struggling out in the world. He's also gay. That's a big part of the story, because he's a gay black man trying to join the military, and the military ain't the most accepting of homosexuals. Well, I mean, according to the movie, I've never been a part of the process myself, like military process myself, but according to the movie, homosexuals aren't the most welcomed people in the military, so of course he has to hide that. But essentially he's just feeling lost in the world, and he feels like he has to go to the military to at least give his life some sort of meaning, because instead of dying in the streets like some homeless junkie, instead of doing that, he wants to die in a uniform at least and give his life some sort of purpose and a meaning and be a hero to somebody. And hey, can't knock a man for trying to find his purpose in the world, especially when it's so hard to do that in the first place. But look, guys, this is a fantastic movie. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. Jeremy Pope is the main reason you're here watching this film in the first place. He definitely was for me. The kid's performance is absolutely incredible. It's phenomenal. It's gravitating. It's emotional. It's heavy, man. It's a very heavy story here, only because like you can relate to a lot of things. I mean, not even just the sense of finding your place in this world and feeling lost. Like I can relate to that immediately. Plus the kid in the film, he's like 25, I'm 24. So like we damn near very close in age, and honestly, like I said, just being able to relate to something as such as being lost in this world and not being able to find your place or your purpose, and you want to figure out just what that is, and honestly staying true to yourself and being accepted or accepting yourself in environments that may not even welcome you fully. You still have to stay true to yourself. There's a very powerful message here, and it's a clear-cut story, man. It's just really good. And like I said, it's an hour and 35 minutes. We get right to the point. First of all, this movie's called The Inspection, so if you've ever been through like the military process, you understand that through basic training all the way up into the inspection, which is graduation, that's literally this entire movie's process. It's him getting his birth certificate from his mom, letting her know, I'm going to the military to do this, or I'm going to the Marines to do this, that, and the third. And, then he goes through basic training. This movie keeps it right to the point, doesn't do anything extra, doesn't add any unnecessary storylines that we have to keep going through. No, this movie stays right in its lane, and it tells its story, and it gets us in and out of the theater. I love that, and I really appreciate the movie for doing that, because there's no point in sitting here. If this movie was 2 hours, there's no point in sitting here for 2+ hours. I've just been sitting through a lot of 2-hour movies lately, and now we got Avatar and Babylon, which are 3 hours, and I'm only looking forward to Babylon being 3 hours. I don't know why. Avatar, I hope it's good, because 3 hours and 19 minutes is just what the fuck. I don't understand why it's that long, but either way, look, the entire cast itself here is outstanding. Like, I really enjoyed Bokeem Woodbine's performance. Gabrielle Union, while she's not in the film very long, all of her scenes are very pivotal to the entire film and the story itself and the message that the film is sending. And honestly, the relationship between Jeremy Pope's character and Gabrielle Union, who is his mom, is honestly very powerful, and it's very heartbreaking at the same time. I'm not going to get into crazy spoiler territory, but there's a scene towards the end where she shows up for his graduation, and she expects something in him to change, and when she finds out it doesn't, it kind of pulls like a curtain over your eyes, and it kind of makes you see the entire movie, or at least the movie from her perspective, his and her perspective. You kind of look at her as a different character once she reveals that part of herself that you thought, like, she could have been mad at him. I'm not gonna necessarily say what the thing. You could probably guess what she was upset about, but I mean, I'm not gonna get into it because it's spoiler territory. But I mean, it's just in the beginning of the movie, you thought she could be mad at him for like a plethora of things. Like she's disappointed in him, but like he's homeless, he's on the street, and she continues to talk about a future that she had for him, or dreams of a future that she had for him, and he just didn't he didn't live up to it. And you would think like that's the reason she's mad, but once we get to the end here and she actually reveals what all this was about, it's completely heartbreaking. But her character is very pivotal to the story here, especially about staying true to yourself, even when everybody's not accepting you, even when the people who say they love you, your own family in blood, they can't accept you for who you are. You have to accept yourself. You have to push yourself and be whoever you want to be. And Jeremy Pope delivers that message very, very thoroughly, in my opinion, man. Like I said, I don't really have many complaints about this movie because, one, it's straight to the point. It's an hour and 35 minutes. I keep saying that, but trust me, that's very important, man. Hour and 35-minute movies are rare unless you're watching an animated kids film nowadays. So you gotta appreciate that when you get those. But the movie is right straight to the point. Overall, it has a very powerful message. It's just something that can resonate with you long after you've left the theater, and it's just a movie that I feel like, a lot of people should watch. This is an A24 film. It's gonna fly completely under the radar. Not a lot of people are gonna see it, but I really think that if you ever get a chance to watch this movie, please do, because it's very inspirational, it's very powerful, and Jeremy Pope just gave a very phenomenal performance. And for all those reasons and so many more, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give The Inspection a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Alright guys, so The Inspection, have you seen it? What did you think about it? If not, please try to go check it out. Like I said, it's an A24 movie. Those are known to fly under the radar all the time, but this is one that I feel like a lot of people should at least check out, because like I said, Jeremy Pope himself is worth the watch. But look, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I was about to say for all those reasons, so many more. Like, it's the morning, guys. I'm tired. I'm trying to get myself together. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, guys. Let's get some conversations going about what your favorite movies of the year are. We're getting towards the end of the year, guys. We're almost in 2023, and there's a lot of stuff coming out next year. I'm really excited. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.